cold today. It's a nice winter's morning. It's not that cold actually, it's quite nice. Just came to the marina with the skateboard quick while Vanette's still sleeping. Come for a quick cheeky little skate before we start our day. Gonna have a nice catch up with some old friends. And yeah, don't know what we have planned today, but look at how beautiful this place is. It's early in the morning, it's just insane. Got the ferry coming out now, the Waiheke ferry going out now. So that's on its way out. Just gonna have a quick little skate around the marina and then head home and do the rest of our day. Okay, so I'm back. That was a really nice skate, and I think that skateboard is probably one of the best things I've ever owned in my life, especially in a city like this where everything is so accessible. All the public spaces are so accessible, and everything is so bicycle and cycle friendly that something like an electric skateboard and electric scooters and one wheels and all of those types of things that are popping up these days are so you've got so much space to play around with, footpaths and cycleways, and all the public spaces are so accessible and so beautiful that it's just the world's your playground. And I haven't talked that much about the skateboard since getting it, but it's really something that a guy of my weight and stature can go up any hill without any problems. It goes 20 plus kilometers with me on it, with a backpack on my back, with those all-terrain tires which decrease the power and range of the skateboard a lot. It still does 20 odd kilometers with me, so it's really something impressive. Those the skateboard that I have, for those of you wondering, is an Evolve Carbon GT. I'm not aware of any other electric skateboard brand that does perform like that has the same range, that has the same top speed, and that gives you the option of having those all-terrain pneumatic tires, which is, without those I wouldn't even have the thing, because let's face it, you want to be able to go over reasonably sized bumps and cracks in the road and pebbles without coming off the board, and with those tires it just makes it insanely smooth. You can go anywhere. So yeah, the other thing is the gimbal that we've got now makes all of our videos so nice and smooth that I really want to start playing around with making some really nice B-roll and really nice videos. But now the very, very obvious painful thing to me is the quality of the camera that I'm using. It's not a bad quality. I mean, you know, I'm using my cell phone. It's just when I really want to have a bit of slow-mo footage, this cell phone is a mid-range cell phone. It doesn't allow, you know, 60 or higher frame rates recording. It only records to 30 frames a second, which means, you know, slow-mo footage is really not going to work. And, you know, little subtle things like that are really is really starting to get to me. So I think that's going to be the next big thing, is getting the upgrade to the camera that we're using. Possibly maybe a better cell phone eventually in a couple of months' time when this contract ends. Yeah, so that's something to look forward to. I haven't actually showed you guys how the gimbal works or what it looks like. I'm going to try and set up the camera here so I can actually show you what it looks like. Bear with me. So this is the box that it comes in. It's just a polystyrene expanded foam box. Like most of the DJI equipment comes in boxes like these. Decent quality. It's probably a cheaper alternative to like a Pelican case or something, but it's still really nice. Has a nice hinge, and then you get the gimbal inside. So the gimbal is the DJI Osmo Mobile 2nd generation. And it looks like this. So essentially what it is you've got a handle that has a couple of buttons on them. I'll go through them now. Buttons on the side. The handle is where the batteries are stored and where you hold the thing. Then you have you've got essentially your phone goes in there, and it's meant to be, let me just get my wits about me here, it's meant to sit like that, either like that or like that, in portrait mode or in landscape mode. So your phone goes in there, and it's got these electric motors that can swivel about that axis, and also that axis. So you've got pitch, yaw and roll, or whatever you want to call it, all three axes controlled. So when this thing's powered on and you've got a phone in there and it's set up and nicely balanced, you can essentially do this with your hand, run around and stuff, and your phone is essentially really still and stable. And you can do you know, other fancy stuff, like I mentioned, the time lapse that actually moves the phone slowly and stuff like that. But yeah, essentially that's what it looks like, and it's just a little gadget that helps to stabilize the footage, because you guys all know how irritating it is to have that really shaky footage, and try and watch that gives you, you know, motion sickness and headaches. So hopefully that's a thing of the past. It also has a camera thread at the bottom, so you can mount it on tripods and stuff, which as I mentioned is quite useful when you want to do the time lapses and stuff. So yeah, really nice little thing, really handy. That's one of the reasons I was a bit reluctant to continue making videos, is because of the bad quality of the videos. It's not, I know it's, you know, not the best quality still, but it just felt a bit you know, stupid to be uploading these videos onto YouTube that are so shaky and terrible that even I get headaches when I watch my own videos. So the first thing that I fixed was that. Got the gimbal now, and that should help a lot with the shakiness of the videos, and then we'll continue improving maybe the sound quality next, and the camera and so on. Another thing that we did for the first time yesterday was we had Uber Eats, some Middle Eastern food, really nice. But can we just take a minute and talk about how awkward it is to have a total stranger coming in, a, you know, total stranger, civilian essentially, driving up to your door and handing you some food, and you just take it from them. You don't give them any money or anything, you just take the food and you go back in your house and they drive off. Something to get used to. It's really convenient, and I can definitely see the appeal of it, and we'll definitely use it a lot more, but yeah, it's interesting. So we're on our way to meet some friends. You've met them, Rainier and Charlene, living in the North Shore. We're gonna go to their place now and have a quick lunch with them, maybe at Devonport, eat some fish and chips or something. Looking forward to that, and then we'll see what the rest of the day holds for us. What a great day, man. Perfect weather. We just got there. It started a little bit of drizzling, almost just like a fog more than anything else, and we wouldn't let that get us down, so we started walking anyway towards Devonport. It's about a 10-kilometer walk from their house, so it's quite far. And luckily, just after we started walking, the clouds cleared up and it was a beautiful, beautiful day for the rest of the day. Such a lovely time we had with them. We had some fish and chips, and I had the salt and pepper squid. Beautiful. And we walked around at Devonport a little bit, had nice coffee each, and just spent a nice time there. And we took the bus back because we weren't up to walking 10 kilometers back again. And so we just got back home now after all of that, and just gonna have a nice evening at home. Actually might go to work right now, and I have some colleagues who want to try out the skateboard, so might go to work and let them try it out there in the car park where it's nice and safe and no cars. And yeah, and I have one or two small things that I want to machine in the workshop at work. So but other than that, we're just gonna have a relaxed evening, maybe watch the rugby if we get home in time. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.